Hello and welcome back to the Green Sage. Today's video will be your week ahead reading. Yeah. If you are watching this, I guess when I put it out, we are smack dab in the middle of a super lunar eclipse full moon energy, as well as we are in Mercury retrograde right now. So there could be a lot of activity. There could be a lot of things changing and taking shape at this time. But either way, if you're not watching it right as I put this video out, these energies will still apply to you because you find it when you're meant to find it, right? So as usual, we have our 3 pile options: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pile 1 has this snowflake obsidian. Make sure you can see that. Pile 2 has this carnelian crystal. And pile 3 has this heart-shaped fluorite crystal. All right. As usual, if you would not like to wait around for this next part, you can find the timestamps for your selected pile or piles in the description box. You can find that and then fast forward to your piles. Otherwise, if you are new to tarot pick a card readings, I will explain how all of this works. All right, if you are new to tarot pick a card readings, I'm going to break it all down for you. As I stated before, we have 3 pile options. You're going to choose a pile or multiple piles or even all 3 based on your intuition. And you might be asking yourself, how do I choose with my intuition? It's really as easy or as hard as you want to make it. You can choose based on the piles. If one just sort of pops out to you, you can choose based on the crystals. You can choose a number 1 through 3. You can go any, mini, mighty, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. Mama told me to choose this. However you want to do it is the best way for you. Your intuition, your spiritual team will always direct you to the messages that you need to hear in this moment. And if you are drawn to watch more than one or even all 3, know that that just means that there will be a message in all of those for you. Maybe not the whole message will be meant for you, but some part of that message will. This is a general reading, so take what resonates with your situation, your life, and leave the rest for someone else. You can find your timestamps for your piles in the description box. Fast forward to there, and I will see you there. Hello, pile 1, or snowflake obsidian. This is one of my favorite stones. I think it's so beautiful. I have already drawn your oracle cards, and then we will end it with a few tarot cards just to see if there's anything that Spirit wants to end the reading with. But based on your crystal, intuitively for this week, I feel as though you are going to be called, be tested, maybe even. You're being asked to really own your uniqueness and to protect your uniqueness. Protect your shine, protect your light. Yeah. So let's see what the cards have to say. You may even be drawn to looking up the meaning of snowflake obsidian. I'm not sure of the entire meaning, but there could be some messages there for you. But your first card out is your Archangel message. It says, spread your wings. Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. That goes perfect with what I was feeling intuitively of you're being called to protect your uniqueness, to share your uniqueness maybe. Maybe you are stepping into some sort of new venture this week, or you're just really being called to live in your authenticity and to not hold back. The timing is perfect for you to spread your wings. Your next card out is card 13. All must have prizes. Trying to please everyone. I feel like this group, if you chose this pile, you are an empath. You may know it, you may not know it. But being an empath sometimes comes with the heavy burden of people pleasing, right? Because you want everyone around you to be happy, but not everyone can always be happy. And this week you're really being called, first off, 13 reduces to a 4 in numerology. And I feel like that goes back to your authenticity. This goes back to you being stable enough within yourself to be able to say no when you mean no, and a hell yes when you mean yes. This is you doing what you need to do for your own happiness, maybe for the happiness of your family, to create more stability and foundation within your life. Keep that in mind for the week. We'll just pull it down this way. Okay, your next card out, your Wisdom of the Oracle deck for this week is Clean It Up in Reverse. That is a 21, which reduces to a 3. I'm going to read this card since it came out reversed for you. That means it always comes with a protection message. But I really feel like this is almost, that's what I feel like you're cleaning up, this energy of people pleasing and of needing to make sure that everyone else is happy before yourself. I feel like you're really stepping into your own this week, or really being called to really focus on yourself and the ways that you people please and maybe self-sabotage. You're being called to clean up your act in that regard. But let's see what the book has to say. "21. It says, is it possible you may be focusing too much on other people right now? Right? That people pleasing. Trying too hard to be helpful. Does taking on what belongs to others make you feel needed or desired? Perhaps you think it's your calling to relieve people of their burdens. But what is the cost to you and to them? Don't clean up someone else's side of the street. You're not helping by freeing him or her of responsibility. You're also not doing yourself any favors, and you just might be adding an even greater strain. You are loved as you are. You don't need to be needed to be loved." I feel like I want to say that louder for the people in the back, but I'm not. You heard it. You're really being called to focus on you, mind, body, and soul. What is it that you need to be happy? What is it that you need to feel satisfied, to live a more stress-free life? And you're being called to clean that up, to clean that out of your energy this week. and to maybe keep that in mind through this week. There may be things that come up this week where you find yourself people pleasing, or you find yourself wanting to say no, and someone might not take that so well. That could be a sign that you might need to clear that energy out of your life. Whether it's a romantic relationship, friendship, job, or you even just taking on even the mental stress and worry of other people. Your next card out says harmony. This is your love and relationships affirmator. It says, I know in my heart that when something is right, it feels easy and breezy, even though that sounds cheesy. With this in mind, I banish all stress, that's I clean it up, right? Insecurity and tedious work from my relationships. Then I invite harmonious relationships into my life and let them show up on their own time. Easy breezy things are rarely punctual. This week, you are really being called, once again, to clean up any low vibe energies around you. You are being called to really take notice of them and to cleanse your energy of them. Remove it from your life, if at all possible, so that you can make room for more harmonious relationships, opportunities. For more harmonious opportunities, for our opportunities that really are worth you, worth your uniqueness, worth your beauty, worth your light. Because I feel like there have been some situations around you that have not been worth your beautiful, unique energy. And this week will give you the opportunity to discover what those, maybe not all of them, but what some of those situations are for you. Your next card out, look at that. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. You may be a Cancer. You may be dealing with the Cancer. But what this tells me is that you've maybe had this personal issue of not being able to spread your wings and be your full self. Because you felt like something's been holding you back. And that is what you're being called to clean up. And you will this week. It will reach resolution. Your next card out. Cute. Unicorn. Use your imagination. Look, a unicorn. How unique, right? Another unique example. Beautiful example of your energy. You're being called to use your imagination and to dream of the relationships that you want, whether they are romantic, friendship, or even career. Use your imagination and dream of that life. And as you do that, as you imagine that, you will also be allowing yourself the space, I want to say, to feel and to recognize what is no longer serving you, what does not fit into this picture that you have in your mind. And then you'll know what needs to go. Your self-care card for the week is sound healing. 47 reduces down to an 11. That's a new beginning in something. I really want to say that's you really clearing some low vibes out of your energy, out of your auric field. And you're being called to use sound healing. You can go on YouTube. There's lots of sound healing meditations. You can go out in nature and listen to the birds, or even listen to nature sounds on YouTube. But I want to say you're really being called to clean up your auric field Clean up the relationships and situations around you that are lowering your vibration. Let's put this here. Let's get you some tarot. Okay, nope. It doesn't want to show its full self there, does it? Okay, that'll do. That will do. Okay, let's get you some tarot for the week. I want to say that you are a beautiful, rare unicorn. And it's time to let that be shown. And I want to say that there may be situations, people, things, experiences around you that are making it hard for you to really share your light, to be your authentic self. That could be people who are just so hurt within themselves that they don't even realize how they treat you. That could be, job situations that they pay the bills, right? But they don't fulfill you, they don't make you happy, and they bring down your vibe. When things like that happen, that's our intuition trying to tell us that we are, first off, that we need to clean up our act, and that it's time to move in a new direction, to spread our wings and move in a new direction. Tarot for pile 1, please. Your first card out is the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is all about past memories, reminiscing. Someone from your past could come back. But like I said, this can also be, your own headspace of things that you are holding on to, things that you are remembering. Maybe I didn't say that. I know I definitely thought it before, though. Perhaps you are being called to reflect this week, to allow the memories that do come up to come up so that you can learn the lesson from them. Maybe memories of how you, past times when you have people pleased and put the extra burden on yourself to make everyone else around you happy. And like I said, someone from your past could be trying to come back. It is up to you to decide whether or not you want to let them in. Next card out is the King of Wands. That's you spreading your wings. That is you stepping into your position of power to know what it is that stimulates you, that makes you feel loved, that makes you feel whole, that invigorates you, and that's you going after it. Good for you, pile 1. Bottom of the deck energy that you had is the 2 of Cups. Like I said, there may be someone from your past trying to come back. And they're going to be offering you this cup, probably. Offering you their love, their commitment, perhaps. Or you may be meeting a new soulmate once you clean up this energy. Once you clean up what no longer serves you, you make space for this to come in. And it depends on the timing of this, depends on the timing of you doing this work. But if you do that work this week, this is what you can expect soon. So pile 1, beautiful week to look forward to. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you would like to leave a donation, there is a donation link in the description box. It is never expected, but always greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for being here. Love to you all. I'll catch you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 2, or if you chose this carnelian crystal, these will be your messages for the week ahead. So first off, carnelian for me is all about the sacral chakra. So 22 on the clock as I say that. So I feel like you're going to be doing either some healing around your sacral chakra or just really using that chakra this week. It has to do with creativity, birth, mothers, nurturing, but a lot of creativity. 44 on the clock as I say that. You might be wanting to embark on something new, start a new venture. Could be a job, a business, a relationship. But let's see what your cards have to say. I've already pulled out your oracle cards, and then we will also finish up with some tarot. Your archangel message for the week says relationship harmony. You guys see that? Okay. Archangel Raquel, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Beautiful. You may have been in conflict with some people in your life. Oh, I'm gonna have to put that there because of the glare. There may have been some arguments, as the card is suggesting, in the recent past. And this week, the archangels want you to know that they are doing what they can to bring harmony and peace to the situation. It could be romantic, friendship, family, work. Apply it to your situation as it fits. Next card out is card 8. It says, do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. You're really being called to, first off with the green here, this has to do with the heart chakra. You're really being called to take care of yourself this week, to not fall into bad habits, whether they be addictions, to substances, bad people, anxiety, depression, negative thoughts, negative self-talk. When we especially have those negative thoughts and the self-talk, and even when we're mad about somebody and stewing on it and thinking about it, that is us poisoning ourselves with that negativity. You might be interested in looking up, I can't even remember what it's called. But it's basically like the vibration of water and how water changes when negativity and low vibes are introduced to it. Don't drink the poison. Live in love. Know that bottom of the deck energy that we had here, I think this really applies to your pile. Peace, right? Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So that means if you are in a situation where you are not getting along with someone, remember that those low vibe feelings that you may be feeling, those low vibe things that people may be doing or saying to you, that's not real. That's the veil. Those things wrap up. Those things encase the lesson that you are meant to learn from the situation. So don't let yourself go to a dark place. Keep your wits about you. Keep your head up. That song keeps coming into my head today. What is the name of it? Keep your head up, princess, for your crown falls. No, these worries in your head will be your downfall. What is it? Basically, what does it say? Keep your head up, princess, for your crown falls. No, these voices in your head will be your downfall. No, it looks so hard. No, it seems so hard, but you don't got far to go. So keep your head up. That's what you're really being called to do this week, is to I want to say heal the blockages within your sacral chakra that make you go to a negative place in your mind, that make you sit and focus on the things that are going wrong instead of focusing on the positive things in your life. And 8 is all about abundance. So when you have those negative thoughts, allow low vibe people, situations, whatever, to bring down your vibe, that affects your abundance. That affects your vitality, your fertility. And you're really being called to, or this reading is a heads up. That's it. This reading is your heads up in this situation. Next card out is Serendipity with 18. That reduces to a 9. So you have 8 to the 9. You are progressing. Serendipity is all about staying in the present moment and paying attention to the signs. I want to say there will be signs all around you this week to help put you at ease, to help you to know that you are on the right path, that things will be okay, that you are safe and protected, that what is meant for you will always be there for you. Next card out is 43, Deep Knowing. You have a 7. 7, 8, 9. Deep knowing is about your inner wisdom. It's about your intuition. There's something on your heart that you know is coming in for you, that you know is meant for you. It might even be a deep knowing that this relationship, whatever it is, will get to come back to a more harmonious state. I'm being called to read the Deep Knowing card for you, so I shall do that. 43. I'm going to read the relationship message. There are occasions when you just know deep in your heart and soul that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you're connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. This deep knowing could be that you've known that there is someone who was meant to come into your life, who's meant to play a really important role in your life. And that's what these serendipitous events are leading you to. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. Whew, I got the chills when I said Read that part, pile 2. Maybe you're in separation with someone right now. Maybe the relationship has not been going well, but you know deep in your heart that there's more for you here. Follow it. Don't allow yourself to give in to negativity around the situation. Stay in the moment, stay present. Remind yourself of what you are grateful for. And be patient, I want to say. Because it's coming back in. Or it is coming in if you haven't met this person yet. Either way, serendipitous events will be popping up all over the place for you, I want to say, when this reconciliation happens or when you meet this person for the first time. When you're about to meet them. Your affirmator card out says, wants and needs. I take stock of my relationships and I'm honest about what I want and need from the people in my life. I note the difference between the two. Wants are negotiable, needs are not. Both may be desired and either may be acquired, but that's getting into Venn diagram territory, and no one wants to draw one of those, though some of us might need to. Yeah. Wow, relationships all over this pile here. Maybe there's something in your sacral, something in your past that has caused your sacral to be blocked, that is, hate to say it, but it's creating the disharmony within your relationships. Not saying it's all on you, right? Because we all have our work that we need to do. But you're being called this week to really sit with yourself and analyze what it is that you want out of a relationship, what it is that you need out of a relationship. Maybe write a list of your non-negotiables within a relationship. And as you do that, as you imagine that and manifest it, these serendipitous events will take place. Maybe what you know deep down is the type of relationship that is meant to come in to you, whether that's with someone currently and you have to grow and evolve together, or someone new who will come in soon. Your next card out is Eagle, do the right thing. Another green, and there's green and blue. Oh, you have green and blue here too. The blue represents the throat chakra. So I really want to say that this week for you, first off, always do the right thing, right? Karma. Karma. But be honest with yourself. Speak the truth to yourself and to the people around you, right? Of your non-negotiables, of what you need. In a loving way. But also have clear thoughts within yourself, a clear vision within yourself. Do the right thing by not giving into low vibe energies. Do the right thing by not stirring up issues within the relationship. Do the right thing by doing your own inner work so you know for sure that you are not stirring up any issues within the relationship. You might also have an opportunity this week where you might be able to pull a fast one, so to speak. And you're really being called to not do that because karma. Okay. Your Moonology card says, step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Maybe your comfort zone is not in speaking up for yourself, stating your needs within a relationship. Maybe your comfort zone is to run once things start to become difficult within a relationship. Maybe your comfort zone is to give way to negativity and low vibe thinking. Maybe your comfort zone is to beat up on yourself and, have pity for yourself and tell yourself that you'll never find the person that you're meant to be with. Get out of that. You may even have the opportunity to do something new. You might receive an invitation to do something different. You're being called to take it. That invitation may just be the serendipitous event that leads you to this person that you're waiting for. And if it's, no, I don't need to go back. No low vibe thinking. No starting fights because you are scared, because you may have abandonment issues or, other blockages around your sacral. Step out of your comfort zone. Try something new in order to get a new result. Your self-care card for the week is 37, reduces to a 10. Music. 10s are all about endings, which then reduces to a 1, which is all about beginnings. I want to say that's you stepping out of your comfort zone. You're putting an end to being stuck wherever it is that you are currently stuck, in whatever area of your life this is pertaining to. It could be romantic relationships, friendships, family, or work. Music. Listen to music, play music. You might be invited to go out to hear some music. You might want to listen to some drumming videos on YouTube. Maybe if you play an instrument, you might be invited out for a jam session. I don't know. But some serendipitous events will happen this week for you. You're being called to follow your inner knowing. Okay, let's get some tarot cards out for the week. See if there's any other messages Spirit would like pile 2 to know. Pile 2. What do they need to know for this week, Spirit? Pile 2. Wait, so you have 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, you are definitely progressing. You are moving from one phase of yourself into another this week, or you're at least being given the opportunity to do so. We always have a choice. Yep, 3 of Wands. This is you making a choice to head in a different direction. This is you setting your sights on something new and waiting for your ships to come in. It's beautiful. Step out of your comfort zone this week. It's going to lead you to some beautiful serendipitous events. Any more messages? So many. That's too many. Any more messages for pile 2, please, Spirit? One more card, maybe. Way too many cards. but the world wanted to pop up. That's the ending of a cycle. That is the ending of a cycle for you, pile 2. But I did peek at all those cards that popped up, and I feel like you're going to have lots of options and choices, and you're really being called to do the right thing, to follow your intuition, follow your inner knowing of what is right for you. Yep, with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about traditions and traditional teachings. Bottom of the deck energy for you is the Star. I feel a wish that has been, you know what, I just got the Disney song. What is it? Is it Cinderella? I don't know. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. So, you know, maybe something came to you in a dream, and that is why you have this deep knowing that something is out there waiting for you. But the Hierophant card says, as students, we learn from the past and from others. It is the Hierophant that calls us to unlock our psyche and hidden potential through diligent study. She is wise in her guidance, helping us discover new things we could not have found alone. As students and disciples, we kneel at her feet, listening to her stories and lessons. And if we do so, we may be able to find the lock that fits the keys crossed at her feet. Look to the past, read books, find a community of both differing worldviews and familiar ones. Find the passion within you and the hunger to know more. Nothing is created in a void, and you can enrich yourself by finding communities or collectives that help to structure your study. Learning new things can open your mind to new pathways and possibilities. That is you 100% stepping out of your comfort zone. You're being called to really study yourself, to learn yourself this week, to seek out the black and the white, the differing opinions, and to really discover what you believe, what you feel is right, what beckons you, what calls you. And I feel like some serendipitous events will lead you to this, and perhaps lead you to a connection that you have been waiting for. Cool week for you, pile 2. So pile 2, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you would like to leave a donation, there is a link in the description box. It is never expected, but always greatly appreciated. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 3, or if you chose this fluorite crystal, these will be your messages. So fluorite really has to do with focus, not allowing distractions in. And it's also a really good crystal if you're having tummy issues. So if you have tummy issues this week, maybe go get yourself a fluorite crystal to keep in your pocket, or a pendant to wear. But you're really being called to focus on something this week, to stay on task with something, I feel. But let's see what your cards have to say. I've already pulled your oracle cards, and then we will get some tarot cards to finish it off at the end. Your archangel message says, brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Ooh, that's why you're being called to stay focused. Whatever has been on your mind to create, to birth into this world, you're being called to act upon it this week. Maybe you've been sitting on it or questioning yourself of whether or not you should even go after it. It's a yes, you should go after it. I'm trying to get that line off, but I guess that's just not going to happen with these cool cards, right? Your next card out says 20. Keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. And that came out in reverse. First off, 20 reduces to a 2, which to me, that's all about balance. You're being called to really balance your emotions this week, to not allow things to get you in your temper, to rattle you, to trigger you. You're being called to take that energy and alchemize it, transmute it into this brilliant idea. Not to allow yourself to lose sight and focus on the negative, whatever that's making you lose your temper, that is triggering you. You're being called to put that out your mind and then just alchemize that energy, transmute it into creating what it is that you want to create, whatever it is that you want to birth out into the world. You might be starting a business, deciding to go in a different career path. You may want to move to a new location. Whatever it is. Also, I want to say, keep your idea to yourself. Only tell it to the people who need to know. Because there may be some people out there, first off, who aren't happy for you, who may not be happy within their own selves. So they might want to poo-poo on what it is that you have going on. Don't allow them to do that. Stay focused. Your next card out is Soulmates in reverse, 41. You may be dealing with a situation with a soulmate where you may not be on the best of terms right now. There could be some sort of soulmate that is triggering you and causing your temper to flare. 41 reduces to a 5. 5s are about change. You're being called to not allow that to happen any longer. I want to say that in the past, you've maybe been derailed by the relationships in your life and how they affect you, how people treat you. It doesn't have to be someone that you are close to even. It could just be a random person. A random person that you meet could still be a soulmate. But soulmates come to teach us lessons, to help us grow. And you're being called to grow in your attitude, in your mood, in controlling your temper. But I'm going to read this card for you since it comes with a protection message when it is reversed. $41. Okay. It says, an important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with the powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn. Didn't I just say that? Even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me? But rather, what is the gift in this? Look into the mirror. You will only be changed for the better. That's powerful. That is powerful. This This relationship is helping you grow on a soul level. This interaction is helping you to grow on a soul level. And if you watch my channel, you know that I love to say, when your soul grows up, actually, I'm going to say it differently. Your soul has to grow up in order for you to glow up. And when your soul grows up, you have an automatic glow up. And that's what this brilliant idea is. When you learn to master your temper and transmute that energy into positive action, that is you bringing forth your own glow up. In whatever area it is that you have this brilliant idea in. Next card out for you says Bear. Stand up for yourself. You might have to speak up for yourself within this soulmate connection. You might have to I want to say tell someone off, but that's not really controlling your temper, is it? You're being called to really stand up for yourself and speak up for yourself in a kind way, but still getting your point across. Maybe you've had a sharp tongue in the past and a quick temper. You're being called to grow past that, but to still stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what you need. Next card out says Warmth. I focus on warmth and let it guide all my interactions. No matter how others behave, right? I choose to respond warmly. That's what I was just saying with that stand up for yourself. With warmth, I can melt any icy exterior. I can soften any hard feelings. I can microwave any pizza. Today, I adopt the saying, kill 'em with kindness, and turn myself into a warm, loving serial killer. That's what you're being called to do this week. That is how you will allow your soul to grow and transform, so that in this 3D material world, you will be able to manifest this new brilliant idea into something tangible. Your Moonology card out says, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. You may be a Leo or you could be dealing with a Leo. But what this tells me, lions are ferocious, right? Like I said, you might have a sharp tongue. You might be someone who will break somebody off in a heartbeat, who will call somebody out, who, you just may be that person. But this week, you're really being called to count to 10 before you react, to count to 10 before you speak. Don't let your ego, your temper, get in the way of this soulmate connection. Don't let, and if this is not someone that you are, in relationship with or planning to be in relationship with in any sort of way, romantic or platonic, even if it is just a random person, you're being called to control yourself, to take that and alchemize it into something else. Maybe this brilliant idea of yours comes from these interactions and teaching other people how to deal with them. Maybe teaching other people how to recognize low vibe energies in the people around them and how to protect themselves. Who knows? Apply it to your situation as it fits. But you're really being called to not let your temper, your ego, your pride get the best of you this week. Listen to what other people have to say. If you are in a to someone, whether it's romantic or friend, whatever, but also speak up for yourself, but do it in a warm, loving way. You catch more, what is it? You catch more bees with honey? Is that what it is? I don't know. You know what I'm saying though. Your next card out for your self-care for this week is card 55. Look at that, another 5 for you. Write a gratitude list. This may be very helpful for you in controlling your temper and finding the positive things within the situation, whatever you're going through. 55, first off, you might be interested in looking up angel number 55, angel number 555, and master number 55. But what this tells me is that the ascendant masters are working with you, that you are learning to master yourself. That is a beautiful gift. You are learning to master your own energy and how you relate to the people around you. You are learning to master your temper. You are learning to alchemize those low vibe energies into something positive. Beautiful, pile 3. I'm going to get some final tarot out for you to see what other messages we have for you. But also 55, if you add that up, that reduces to a 10, right? 10s are all about endings, and then that reduces to a 1, which is about beginnings. You can't have an ending without a beginning. And I feel like this week is really helping you to bring about the close of a cycle. Maybe the close of a cycle within a connection of maybe communicating with anger, or allowing your temper to take charge of this, take control of situations. You're learning how to temper that, to alchemize it into something more productive. And you're beginning a new phase of, I want to say, being more grateful, being more balanced within your energy. Your first card out, you got the bonus card. It says, you are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. And that's what you're doing this week. You are creating that path to your best self by learning to get out of your ego, not letting your temper override you, not allowing yourself, I want to say, to be stuck in a hurt place. You're learning to speak more loving to yourself and to those around you. This card, you guys, I picked up the deck and this card was left behind. And I was like, if it comes out, it comes out. And look, it came out. This is 10 of Swords. Everything is fine. Another 10. You're putting an end to overthinking, overanalyzing, over-criticizing yourself and others. You're putting an end to, I want to say, medicating yourself with things that do not serve you, with things that do not serve your higher purpose, with things that are not productive. Right? How easy is it for us to just open up our phones or watch TV and veg out when we are stressed, when we are angry about something, instead of dealing with the issues head on? You're putting an end to that, or you're beginning to put an end to that. You're beginning the process of learning how to get out of that energy. Good for you. And when you find yourself in this energy of overthinking, of wanting to self-medicate, whether that is with technology, drugs, alcohol, other things that do not serve you, you're being called to write a gratitude list. It's better if you can write it down, or you can do it in your head, but make a list of 10 things. 10 things that you are grateful for. And that will help to bring a balance back to your temper, back to your emotional state. Oh, and look at this, you guys. You went from the 10 to the 1. You got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a brand new start for you. You're really... I got the tingles all over for you. I just want to hug you. You are doing so good. I hope you know that. Your spirit teams wants you to know that. You are doing so good and growing, maturing. And you doing so good there leads to new abundance, new opportunities. Look at that brilliant idea. You doing that will either give you the strength that you need, the courage that you need to act on this brilliant idea, or it will either bring in a new brilliant idea for you. And it's a prosperous one. You are ending, oh my goodness, I'm so happy for you guys. You are ending a tough cycle. You are a badass being full of life. Yes, Queen. I feel Queen energy here, guys. If you, gals, y'all, sorry, if you are not a female, this is still just you embodying that energy. That's you bringing your feminine energies into balance. We all have masculine and feminine energies. What a beautiful week ahead for you. What a beautiful week. Do the work, pile 3. You must control your temper. Maybe go watch Beauty and the Beast. I don't know. Wow. Wow. Stay focused. Stay focused on what it is that you want. If that is a loving, committed relationship with open, honest communication, where you don't have to feel like you are walking on eggshells around people, where you know you can speak your truth and that it will be received in a warm and loving way, then keep that in your mind. Focus on that. Don't let your negative thoughts, your negative self-talk, your bad temper, the things that other people have said to you, done to you, don't let that throw you off your game, because you are headed for so much abundance right around the corner. Good for you, pile 3. Please let me know how this goes for you this week. And if you need some support, reach out to me. You can find my link in the description box to schedule an appointment. But please like this video, subscribe to the channel. If you would like to leave a donation, there is a link listed in the description box. It is never expected, but always greatly appreciated. I love you all so much. I will catch you next time. Bye.